Hello, this is Mr. Tarek, and today I'm just going to show you how to sharpen a blurry photo. I have this example right here. It's called Blurry Before, and your first step is just going to be to open Photoshop. So click on the linked alias or go down to the Windows menu, click on Photoshop. When it opens up, you'll see this splash screen. You can click Open from here or go to File, Open. And you can open up your photo. Make sure you know where you keep your photos. Right now mine's buried quite a ways in. As your photo opens, it's going to be the background layer. And the first thing you're going to do is convert it to a smart object so that you can do smart filters. So go to Filter, Convert for Smart Filters. Click OK. It's going to make it a smart object. And then the filter we're going to use is Smart Sharpen. And that is under Filter, Sharpen, Smart Sharpen. Alright, when this opens up, it's pretty easy to use. You're going to set the percent to about 100 or so. And you're going to start with the low radius, and you're just going to go up from there. And you can look at the preview in this preview window right here. So we can kind of use our slider. And just keep going up until we like what we see. Or we can use the up and down arrows on our keypad. And then you won't really have to worry about reducing noise, but noise is just that sort of pixelated, kind of grainy look. If you see some of that, you can increase this slider. And right now we're removing Gaussian blur. The other kind of blurs are lens blur and motion blur. And you can kind of switch between these depending on what you think you have. Motion blur is pretty obvious. If somebody moves and gets blurry, you can use motion blur to sort of decrease that. And then under here, under shadows and highlights, if you drop this down, you can individually adjust how much the dark values and the light values are sharpened. When you're all done, click OK. And then you're going to notice down here in the layer panel that our sharpen is applied as like kind of like a layer almost. And if you don't like how it looks in here and you're still making edits, you can just double click on it, and this will open the dialog box again, and you can make adjustments. Like, let's say, okay, let's sharpen this just a little bit more. Let's increase that. That's better. Click OK. So you can always reopen it, and that's the beauty of converting it for smart filters and making it a smart object. Is you can always re-edit it. When you're all done, you're going to go to File, Save As, and instead of saving it as a Photoshop document, make sure you save it as a JPEG, and then give it a different name. So I'm going to call this Blurry After. Okay, and I'm going to click Save. And then when this pops up, click OK. And there you go. That's how you use Smart Sharpen.